Uh, Hello, everyone. This is Jashan from group number 11. And today we are going to be talking about a shift of leadership in the VectorComm technologies. And we are going to be talking about the past glory and the aggressive growth of VectorComm under the CEO, Marcus Reynolds, and how, after the whistleblower scandal, the leadership changed and the new CEO came in, Elizabeth Jensen. And that shift was actually categorized by a leadership quality of ethics and servant style of leadership. And this is just a very brief timeline of VectorComm's history, especially of the case study that we are going to be talking more about in the presentation, and how it was founded as a telecom giant known for the aggressive growth, that the toxic culture, the boys club mentality under the CEO Marcus Reynolds, and then the whistleblower exposed the scandal, which led to Reynolds' resignation. And then the entrance of Elizabeth Jensen was marked by the era of servant style of leadership, which basically just prioritizes the employee well-being, collaboration, and ethical sign of decision making. And research shows that the servant leadership also improves the employee morale, creates more inclusive decision making, and encourages an ethical and people first sort of a culture. But it does come at a cost, and sometimes the consequences are unintended. And what those unintended consequences were, my friend Bilal is going to shed more light on that. So I'll just like quickly invite Bilal over, and thank you.
Hi, this is Mohammed Bilal. Today, I would like to talk about unintended consequences. At VectorComm, decisions are taking too long to be made because everyone wants to agree on everything. While it's good to listen to different opinion, different people, this often leads to long drawn out discussion and approvals. As a result, it's important initiatives that are delayed. The companies misses out. Companies misses out on opportunities to stay ahead and in like a fast-paced market. Complacency with a focus on consensus and maintaining the way things are. Employees are becoming too comfortable with the status quo. They are less likely to suggest new ideas or challenges existing practices. This can make VectorComm slows to adopt to change in technology or customer needs, which is crucial for staying competitive. The next point is risk aversion. We can see that risk aversion is playing it safe instead of taking on projects with potential for big rewards. The company is choosing safer options to avoid any risk. While it's important to be cautious, being too afraid to take risk means missing out on opportunities for growth and innovations. And the next point, difficulty adoption. We can see that in difficulty adopting, because decision needs everyone's agreement. It's hard for VectorComm to change quickly when needed. Whether it's responding to new market trends or adjusting strategies, the lengthy decision making process slows down progress, and this can put VectorComm at risk of falling behind competitors who can adopt who can adopt faster as compared to the VectorComm. And the last point, reduced motivation. In reduced motivation, we can say that the slow decision making, lack of opportunities to try new things, try new things are making employees feel demotivated, like when they feel like their contribution, like their ideas don't matter, like doesn't matter, or their work is not making a difference, so they become less engaged with the VectorComm, like they become less engaged with their company. So this can lead to lower productivity and higher turnover rates. which is not good for VectorComm's success. And by addressing these challenges, VectorComm can create more dynamics and innovative workplace where employees feel empowered to contribute ideas and adopt quickly to change a new market, change in marketplace or in market. So I would like to call Kartikeya, and he will proceed further from the next slide. Thank you.
Thank you, Bilal, for inviting me. So, hi, thank you for joining us today. So, now I'm going to talk about the impact on VectorComm's market position. So, first, let's talk about the company's market position. VectorComm has faced internal challenges that have rippled into the marketplace. Competitors have been quick to seize opportunities and taking some of the company's market share. This has been a wake-up call for VectorComm. It has shown that leadership alone isn't enough. The morale and motivation of the workforce are equally crucial to the company's success. Moving on to the next slide. So this talks about the changing organizational culture. In response, VectorComm is considering a significant change in its organizational culture. The company is looking at Quarter's 8-step model as a theoretical guide. This involves creating a sense of urgency to address complicancy, building a strong condition to steer this change, and achieving quick wins to maintain momentum. So, what I think would be crucial to VectorComm success would be communication. So, communication is going to be the key. It is necessary to ensure that every member of the team understands that understands and embraces this culture. This isn't just about changing policies or procedure, it's about changing mindset and attitude. So, in conclusion, VectorComm is committed to navigating these challenges and emerging stronger. The company believes that by fostering a positive organizational culture, it can regain its competitive edge and continue to thrive in the market. So now I'll be giving this to Triansh for the further explanation of the topic.
Hello, everyone. Today, we are going to talk about two important things that really matter for companies like VectorComm: being ethical in tough times and how a company's leadership and culture can change over time. First off, let's talk about ethical leadership in high stakes environments. When companies are under a lot of pressure to get quick results, it can be hard to always do the right thing, but sticking to our moral values is super important. It's all about finding the right balance, looking out for our employees, the people we do business with, and making sure our company can keep going strong. Being ethical isn't just good for now, it helps us in the long run. It makes our employees want to stay with us, and it makes people trust us more. To make sure we keep doing the right thing, we need clear rules and a way to make decisions that everyone understands. Also, talking about ethics and training, our team regularly helps everyone know what's expected. Now, onto the cyclic nature of leadership and culture. Basically, the way a company is run and its culture can go through cycles, changing over time. If we don't pay attention, we might get stuck in a route. To avoid that, we should be open to different ways of leading depending on what the company needs at the time. For real change to stick, we need to make sure our systems, how we do things, and what we value reflect these new ways. We also need to prepare new leaders who believe in our values to keep our vision alive. And we've got to keep getting better, checking in regularly to make sure our actions match up with our values. In closing, aiming for ethical leadership and understanding the changing nature of leadership and culture is a journey. It needs everyone in the company to be fully committed to doing the right thing, being open to change, and always looking to improve. If we can do this together, we are not just going to meet our goals, we are going to exceed them. Thank you. Now we have Ruchika who will be sharing the recommendations with us.
So hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about key recommendations now. And For VectorComm, navigating the complexities of today's business world require visionary leadership and a flexible, adaptable approach to ensure both flexibility and agility. This presentation outlines a comprehensive set of suggestions aimed at positioning VectorComm at the forefront of industry, innovation, and competitive success. Firstly, a balanced approach to leadership is proposed, blending empathetic servant leadership with decisive decision making to support the team while maintaining agility. Secondly, the importance of managing change is highlighted, urging Vectorcom to implement robust change management practices to smooth transition and isolation transformation. Thirdly, the strategy emphasizes the need to adapt to situation, employing flexible leadership styles such as transformational leadership to guide teams through change. Fourth, making a case to stakeholders is essential, effectively communicating the long-term benefits of changes to secure buy-in and foster continuous improvement. Lastly, planning and calculated risk taking are encouraged, investing in leadership development, succession planning, and fostering a culture of innovation to prepare for challenges and maintain industry leadership. In conclusion, these suggestions are after a roadmap for VectorCom transformation into a more agile, resistant, and forward thinking organization, ensuring its position as an industry leadership equipped to tackle future challenges with confidence. Now, I would like to call Jashan to proceed further. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruchika. And so, of course, to sort of implement the key recommendations, we would need a roadmap for implementation. And the roadmap for implementation is to sort of focus on small wins and conduct an assessment of culture and leadership, and also to develop vision and strategy for the desired future state. To monitor the progress and make adjustments, uh, this only comes after you have provided enough training for the leadership and the key employees. And to celebrate the success and to learn from setbacks is all part of the roadmap for implementation. Since we've created the roadmap already, and as you can see in the bottom text, that engagement is actually the bridge between vision and reality. And you sort of need to communicate and reinforce the vision and celebrate success from the setbacks, as I mentioned earlier. And but what are the key metrics of success which we are talking to sort of gain? And number one success after a important change in leadership would be the employee engagement and satisfaction, because they are the people working for the company. And we could utilize engagement platforms for comprehensive surveying to capture such insights into the workforce and well-being of the job satisfaction and the employees. And then, of course, comes the innovation and new product development, which VectorComm could focus on maintaining a robust and RD pipeline with innovation metrics to keep the company literally at the forefront of the technological advancements. The ethical conduct and reputation always sort of sits or is one of the key components of your brand value. And regular internal audits and monitoring of the external reputation through various indices already in place, they could sort of uphold the ethical practices. And the conclusion would be VectorCom shifted to a kinder leadership, which was a major change for the company. Ups and downs of the leadership, which brought the positives, and the leadership sort of like was all about caring for its employees. And then they found the right sort of balance. And it's also about keep improving once you've found that balance, once you've reached that level. And VectorCom sort of learns that it must keep adjusting and taking best steps for both people and profits. And this is the reference list. And with that, we would like to end our presentation. Thank you very much for being the part of it. Thank you.